Was that sorry? Yeah, okay. Hello everybody. Bexplore. Oh my gosh, it's a Bexplore raid to start the stream. I had no idea. Hello Bex. What a surprising... I know Shoto. What a surprise seeing me in my own stream. Bex raid! Kia ora, Quinn. Kia ora. How's everybody doing? How's everybody... Oh, what was it? What? Jeebus is now... Jeebus is now following me. Hi, Jeebus. Thank you for the follow, mate. And let's turn that on. Everything else on? Yeah, everything else is on. Cool. Good, good, good. Swear to this ages ago. Jeebus, you might have done. I don't know. But thank you for doing it again. Or possibly for the first time. Who knows? Hello, Daney. How's everybody doing? Cool. That's all good. Lovely. Yes, best friend Jeebus. So, I've basically finished the green circuit factory now. It's done. It's done. It's producing roughly 200 per minute, roughly. And yeah, it's done. I need... Hang on, let me just get my mic in the right position so I can be heard. Garden. That made all the hair on the back of my neck stand up. Oh. I think I made the right choice by making that into a sound alert. So let's go visit that thing. There's many other things I need to build so we can get the next phase completed. And I could do the bare minimum and just get a small amount of those things trickling in to the hub just so it gets completed and I can move on to the next thing. But I also don't remember this game looking like this. What do you mean? Looking like what? Looking this pretty? It's a very pretty game. I really want to build things that are going to produce a lot of each material that I need, because if I'm going to build it once, I may as well build it big, you know? But if I'm going to do that, we're nearly at our power capacity, which is slightly problematic. I feel like bare minimum is the antonym of Gumstitch. Shoto, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I've been decorating the green circuit factory. I've landed on a design that I really like, and that's it over there. That's part of it anyway. I really need to build transport tubes all the way here. I've not played this game in 4 years. Oh, okay. There's a lot that's changed in the last 4 years in this game. A lot of stuff's been added. It's pretty great. So let's get over to the green circuit factory and I can show you. There's another part of it. And that's the design I went with for over the windows. I'll show you up close. Because I've just got big flat areas on this building. I wanted to try doing an industrial building with big flat sides. But big flat sides are also very boring aesthetically. So I had to do something about that. Yep. Look, we zoom in a little bit. That looks good. That's good. Cool. The trick is to put the big flat side on an angle. I've done that with one of my other factories. I wanted to do this one just straight, like a big box, but an interesting box, you know? So I've been sort of playing around with little design elements to make it look nice. That's one of my fuel facilities to make power. Very happy with how that thing turned out. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. So this place Actually, it's better seen from up there on the rocks. So we're going to head up here. So... Oh! Have I not grabbed that yet? Is there something protecting this? No, there isn't. Cool. Mine.
I am curious about your first symphony now.
There are a few songs about the first temple. It was a vessel body, but we were still shallow. The void swallowed our music and gave only silent lines. We started weaving in lines, and we built many temples, and then we discovered the curves. We started growing blood and altars and new orchestras, and eventually the tapestry deepened.
I'm not sure I fully understand the mechanics of this yet.
Sad trombone.
Soon enough.
Sad trombone. I wonder if they meant that sad trombone. Anyway, so this is the place. This is where the circuits ultimately get built. At the moment, they're just going straight into the sink because I have no chain of production to use them yet. The plastic's all made in there. Yeah, this thing's huge. Womp womp. Yeah, probably that as well. Quite pleased how this turned out. So all the copper for this place is coming from over there. 3 copper mines over there. There's a train that brings the copper over to there. Over to there. We've got copper ingots being made on 2 levels, which are going to there to make copper sheets on 2 levels. Here we've got plastic being made on 2 levels. Decided to make a fancy bridge. 'Cause I can. All the oil is being brought in by a train, and it gets delivered to these canisters. Basically just a way of balancing it, so the output to all the machines is equal. And then we've got all of the waste oil going to these to turn it into fuel, which then goes to those generators over there. As you can see, the decorative elements are not quite complete, but I'm working on it. And yeah, this was what I came up with to go on the outside to make the big flat surfaces much more visually interesting. Haven't decided on the color for it yet, if it's going to stay orange or if I make it black or green or whatever. Long rambling eldritch explanation of a temple? Sad trombone. Yeah, sure, bud. It's a bit like that. You like the orange? I might leave it. Ultimately, there's going to be a train station under here. And the finished products will be brought down from there to the train station, so the train can then take these wherever it is I ultimately build the things that use the things that are built here. Yes. Also, ooh, I need a lift, an elevator. I was thinking of building it in this leg, but I don't think there's space. No, we can't put an elevator there. There's no space there. So where do I put the elevator then? Hello, Mag. I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you? I could put the elevator in this leg. Although, no, this goes to rock, doesn't it? Yeah, it goes to rock. That's not going to work. Yeah. These things, these throughput monitors are a good concept. They're not done very well. They're not implemented very well in the game, I feel, because the idea is you set it in place and it spends 1 minute tracking the flow to give you your average output. But because it goes up and down and changes, it doesn't give you an average over the minute. It gives you... anyway. Finally completed a 2-month-long Lego project. I saw the picture you sent me, yes. That was just pretty cool. What was the purpose of that? Anyway. Green circuits. On their way. We've got plastic coming in. We've got copper sheets coming in. Now, I figured out a really simple way of balancing them because the bottom floor and the top floor from here are sending plastic, and I wanted to balance both belts. So I just have both belts feed into a double height storage container, and then belts going out as well. And that balances the two lines. I've done the same with the copper sheets. Very handy. A really simple way of balancing them. 2 inputs to 2 outputs and just balancing it all. Love it. Yes, where can I put the elevator? I could maybe put it there. Oh, it'll intersect that. I should have thought about where to put the elevator before I built the place. Should have made it slightly larger to accommodate an elevator. Well, hey, Storm. Looks like it's been 19 months. It does look like it's been 19 months. How you doing? The Doom Fist was lovingly named, can be worn as the world's most fragile gauntlet, with motors working his fingers to kind of awkwardly mimic a hand. That's cool, Mag. That's cool. What inspired you to do that? I mean, I could move all this stuff over a bit and make room for the elevator. I could just put it there. But I want it to go down to ground. I might just have to deal with only having a ladder instead of an elevator. Pure boredom and desire to make something interesting. Oh, cool. That's good a reason as any to do something. So if I were to... Where is foundations? We grab these, we go like that. We go all the way down. Then it's not getting in the way of that stuff. That's a bit of a problem for OH&S. Although, because then I can have an entrance here. And also, since the train station's going to be, like, up about here-ish, the ladder can stop at the train station as well. Yeah, I do kind of like this idea. It's just how to implement it. There's our platform. What if, right, we have the ladder here? I could even have this like that, like there. So you walk in here, you walk around, and the ladder's there. Yeah, I kind of like that. Again, I wish we've got half foundations. Why do we not have half ramps or half stairs? It snowed outside, barely but some, very early for this region. Wow, okay. I will hydrate with tea. I get rid of that. What can I have as the doorway? Because then also I can have stairs. could have this as the doorway and make it green. And then we have stairs. Like that. Very, very simple. Yeah, kind of like that. Nice simple entrance into here. Hello, B. Hello. And Amy. Hello, Amy. How are you both doing? And then I guess it doesn't matter that there's nothing behind the ladder. The ladder can just go straight up. Although, is the ladder going to intersect with the... It might. Let's give it a go. Ah, whoops. That's no good. It's buried in the wall. Get there. Okay. If I do this, and then, yeah, it's... I can still use it, but it's hidden inside the wall. I don't like that. Let's try that again. What if I put it there? That works. I'm just going to have to, for my own well-being, have to somehow secure it to the wall with something. Could do that. Could do that. Game, let me do this. Yeah, I could do that. That way it's stepped off the wall slightly. Far enough that it's not disappearing. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That works for me. So then up here... How big are the catwalks? Yeah, it's going to cover the entire thing, so that's not going to work there. Get rid of that one. That's enough space. Then we can get on and off the ladder here. Now, where did I want to have the catwalk up above? I think up about where the windows are. Yeah. So, catwalk. If that's going to be... there-ish. Hello, garden. Now that there. And then... there's not enough pieces that interact with ladders in a good way. Have that go to there. Actually, even taller. We'll have it go up. Hello, Link. How are you? Let the ladder go to there. Then we have that. Actually, no, it's going to need to be one of them. So I'd love it if I could have like a hatch or something. But alas, we cannot. So this is the best I can do, basically. This is the best I can do. Ah, crap! I missed the ladder. That's because ladders are smelly or something? They steal the other foundation pieces' lunch money. Maybe, maybe. Bex, did that activate at all? I wasn't looking. Why didn't that work? Why didn't that work? Weird. Well, I'm just going to manually run it then. And let's see if it does its thing like it's meant to. Why does technology never do what I want it to do? You can do this. Okay, I'll try. All right, I'll trigger that manually too. Why not? Why not? Commands, liver. Oh, all I can do is test it. It won't actually run properly. Close to beating this game yet? Seems like you got a lot of stuff going on. I am nowhere near beating this game, Link, because I've chosen the difficult path of doing everything and doing it all decoratively. So, because all of this is unnecessary. I don't need to build warehouses and factories and shit. All I need is this stuff. But I've chosen to make everything pretty, so it's going to take me a while. So annoyed that didn't work. Why did you not work? Test something real quick. Okay, so they are working. It's connected. I don't know. Oh lordy, the fancy route. Yeah. Such is my way. Hello, Tech. How are you, mate? I can go over there. Oh. Bump my head on the glass ceiling, apparently. Hello, Quinn. You are the good? Excellent. Glad to hear it. I think I'll do the rest of the decorative stuff on this place off stream, off camera, basically. Unless you guys want to see the process of making this place look pretty. And I'll go and do something that actually needs to be done to reach the goal of finishing the game. I am doing well, Quinn. I'm doing well. Work this week has been exceptionally frustrating. However, it is only work. I'll get through it. There we go. Now we have a catwalk. We have a catwalk and we have a ladder that goes all the way down just in case I am out of jetpack fuel. Okay. Perfection. Good. I am actually going to need the station built to be able to use this stuff, so I may as well do that while I'm here. So, transport, train station. There you go. I'm doing alright, Tech. I'm doing alright. Some clipping may occur. You don't say, game. You don't say. How many platforms is this going to need? I think it's really only going to need one. This place is not producing a lot of this material. It's only going to need a single platform. So we can really shove this back a bit. Which is good. It's good. It's good. What is this factory producing? This is doing green circuits. This is doing green circuits. Currently roughly 200 per minute, with the capacity to increase that as demand requires. I think, is that clipping with the frames? It is. Alright, so we bring it down. So it's just under the frames, and then it's not clipping with that rock. Perfect. I think that might be a good spot for it. I think that might be a good spot for it. It's not touching there. Cool. Okay. Okay, so that puts us there. Then 2 more will be the platform, and then 2 more will be the empty platform. That puts us to here, and then the rest of this can be where the train leaves. Yes. Yes. Yes, that works for me. Freight platform. I think, yeah, we'll have the input for the freight platform on this side. Then I have the green circuits come down from the inside to here. Got some more photos printed at your local. Nice! Good stuff, Tech. Because then also I can wall this in and make it look more similar to those bits. Although I do kind of like this exposed framework. Maybe I wall this end in, and I leave this end open. That's an aesthetic choice. I can figure that out later. Empty platform. No, where'd you go? Empty platform. Thank you. Yes. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's accidentally at kind of the right height? Kind of? Could do it from there. That's unimportant. That's unimportant. Cracks me up that Quentin cannot put on a new pillowcase for his triangle pillow to save his life. I mean, is the pillowcase a triangle as well? So we'll have it run along here. Yeah, we'll have it go down there. Triangle pillows are tough. It's been a while since I've put a pillowcase in a triangle pillow, I've got to be honest. Just sticks, floor, conveyor belt shaft can go right there because that's nice and what's the word? Even. And then crap. That's where that leg is, isn't it? Okay. No, that's not where the leg is. That's inside that wall. Okay, so that's no good. It's no good at all. You had to fix it for him. Oh, the poor lad. The poor lad. What if I had it there? What if I had it right there? Actually, no, now that I'm thinking about it, better yet would be like here. Although that's really close to all that and it looks cluttered. I don't like that. I think that's going to be the best spot. That's going to be the best spot. And then conveyor ceiling mounts. so we can make this all look neat and intentional. Because, of course, it is neat and intentional. So I pop you there? Yeah? I think. Maybe to better luck with the Dorito-shaped pillowcase? Isn't that just a triangle, though? Okay, I'll bring this down. To right there. I think that might actually be like a half layer off. But that's okay. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I'm never going to look at it once this is done. You to here. What is that mess? Oh no, that's perfect. That's exactly what I want it to do. It's not intersect. Oh, it's intersecting. How much does it bother me that that's intersecting? That's the real question here. It bothers me a lot. That's got to go. That's unfortunate. Okay. So. Oh, but then the lift is... Oh. Nope. Idea. I know how to fix it. None of this matters. None of this matters at all. It matters to me. Is that in relation to the concrete? Is right there. We tuck it there. Then we can have this. Let me through, please. Let me through, please. Thank you. Okay. All right. So we have that there. Come down to there, which will now be at the right height. No, it's still at the wrong height. That doesn't matter. There. Done. That is actually not at the right height. Okay, never mind. Oh, and I'm out of good fuel. I've only got the crap fuel. So where's my good fuel? There you are. Okay. Now we try this to there. It is not intersecting. It's not intersecting anything. It's perfectly positioned. And we go to this end. And we place that. Oh, it's so jittery if you're moving. You. There we go. That was far more difficult than it needed to be. But it is connected. And once I'm ready, I can run that straight to here. It'll all go straight down to the station. Some people just find things easier when food related. That's true. That's a good point. Dorito shaped to keep him engaged. Cool beans. Okay. With the exception of a railway leaving here and all of the aesthetics, this place is done. I wonder if that conveyor hatch would work as a ladder hatch. I've tried that. Ladders don't work with them. You could use it just aesthetically, but it won't actually function as a ladder. Which is a shame. Yeah, that's that part of this done now. That's the green chips Done. Now, I'm just going to open up Satisfactory Modeler real quick. Which I think I still have... Yeah, there we go. Satisfactory Modeler. So, we're now at this point. We've got about 195 to 200 of these going a minute. The numbers here are not quite correct. This was my rough workout. There's more materials coming in than what this shows. But so that's those done. To do the current tier, which is these, I've got those frames taken care of mostly. Modular engines. Okay, modular engines need motors, rubber, and smart plating. We've got motors being produced, we have rubber being produced, smart plating. Smart plating. Okay, I'm not making smart plating anywhere. But that's what I'm going to need. Am I not making smart plating? I'm reasonably sure I've got smart plating being made somewhere. Anyway, versatile framework is covered. We've got rubber, we've got motors. What was the other thing this needed? Ah, adaptive control units. Adaptive control units. That's what needs the green chips. That's what needs these. So that needs automated wiring, which requires those. Right, that needs to be set up. I had that set up, but I've dismantled it because it wasn't in the right place. And what else does it need? It needs heavy modular frames and computers. And computers also need the green circuit boards. Right. Right, okay. So, computers and adaptive control units. Adaptive control units need the computers. Heavy cable we've got, that's under control. Plastic we have under control. I think we have enough plastic anyway. Yeah, so... computers are going to be the easiest, honestly, because now we've got green circuit boards. Cable we can make anywhere. Plastic we have being made. And it's just being put straight into a sink. How much plastic have we got being made? Only 40 per minute. That's okay, though. That's okay, because this... to produce 0.64 of the things. That's not enough. So we're going to need more plastic. Right. What if I say I want 4 machines of these per minute? Didn't change a thing. What am I missing then? What's missing from that calculation? Copper ingots, copper ore. We get rid of that. And we get rid of that. Oh, right, it's because of this connection. Okay, clear that connection. Yeah. You. There. Okay. 4 machines worth of them. That's easy. That's absolutely easy. The plastic's going to be the problem. We'll need way more plastic. Okay. Which means we're going to need more oil. There's a spot where I'm making both plastic and rubber from oil. If I converted that to just making plastic, I think it would have enough oil to do so. Okay, okay. Let's focus on computers tonight. Let's focus on computers. So we need copper, we need plastic, we need our green chips. It's going to make 10 computers per minute. I would really love to ramp that up. Make a lot more than 10. What if I said I wanted, say, 10 factories making computers? That would require 400 plastic. Goodness. Is there an alternative plastic recipe? There is. There's recycled plastic, and there's residual plastic. And then there's just straight plastic. That's the best one, because the residual plastic gives residual oil, and residual oil is actually really good down the track. Right. How much plastic is that place producing? Over 400. Over 400, eh? What about this? What if we did 10 of those as well? That will require 14 computers per minute. We have that. No. Clear those. Right. Yep. Easy. Require 20 computers per minute. Easily done. Easily done. That's also within our budget for green circuits. So then we'll be producing 10 of those. The other thing we needed was the modular engines. And modular engines need the smart plating. Yeah, smart plating, motors, which we got, and rubber, which we can do anywhere. Okay. What did I earmark that for? Heavy modular frames. Right, because heavy modular frames... Where are they on my grid? Heavy modular frames require encased industrial beams, which we're making, screws, which we can make easily anywhere, steel pipes, which we're making, and modular frames, which we can make anywhere. Okay, okay. That's why I earmarked this area, because there's a lot of iron deposits here which we could use for the screws and the frames. And we train in from here. the pipes and the industrial beams. Yes. I'm getting back into Minecraft recently. I'm in a realm with my friends. Me and my friend Bob started living with you in a cave house as he's got raided. Good old Minecraft cave house. It's how it all starts. I could work on that then. I could work on the heavy modular frames. Because those are absolutely necessary for the adaptive control units. This gets more and more complex. Okay. This way. So where do I build these new factories? On Tuesday he received threats of another guy on the realm planning to burn your cave home down, so he logged off ASAP to get literally everything from your house to then travel 3,000 blocks to make a new home. I refuse to play on realms where griefing is tolerated. Like, unless you're specifically joining one knowingly that griefing is allowed and you're going to get involved in that and everyone's doing that, that's different. But if it's just one where you want to build stuff, that's bollocks. This game is so pretty. Smart plating. I honestly can't remember if I've set up production for smart plating or not. So let's go check that out. If I have, it's here in the Iron Tower. If it's anywhere, it's here. I don't think I have, though. Oh, no, I have. There it is. There's the smart plating, which is just getting dumped straight into the sink. How much are we producing here? I wonder. Probably not much. That's just on the floor below, I think. And is it getting used for anything, or is it literally just there for, like, later use? Quick jog down the stairs. Okay, smart. Oh! I am producing those. Ooh, where's smart plating? Here? Is this smart plating? This is smart plating. Which feels like it could be... I could be producing more. There's a lot of material here not being used. Once you got to the jungle to make a new base, you got to work making an amazing underground settlement, and it's such a good spot as there is nearby spawn of XP and a huge lush cave system. Oh, nice! Okay. Oh, no, it is getting consumed. There's gaps in it. Okay, so we're producing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're producing 10 smart plating per minute. How much did we need? What was the smart plating for? Right, for the modular engines. And that needs... Really? Let's break that connection. So, 10. 10 allows me to make 5 engines per minute. That's terrible. That's so little. But it's a start. It gets us going. It gets us going, right? And it's going to consume 10 motors as well. How many motors are we producing? They're up on the next floor. There's the thing with this game. It's all about the numbers, and you've got to keep a mental track of what you're making and where. So this is making motors. 5 per minute, 5 per minute. Making 10 per minute, which are not getting used for anything. They're getting dumped. Which is exactly how many we need to make 5 modular engines per minute. $20 frames. Okay. So you connect there. It's only going to use 4, which is fine. It's fine for now. And then it only wants 0.8. It only wants 0.8 of them. Why so little? Sadly, Bob built his portion of his base in a slime chunk, so constantly fending off slimes that won't stop spawning. Unfortunately, yeah. When you got to the Nether, you found a bastion, in which you lost your amazing pick. Oh no. And sword, but got 2 netherite scraps and 2 upgrade templates. I think it's worth it. Nice. Some issues with griefing on the server, but the host of the realm gets back from Ireland. We're going to ask for some changes. Yeah, good. Good. Because that, if nobody wants to do that except the person who's doing it, then it's not fun for anybody. First off, framework of 20. Let me just disconnect that. If I could bump that up to 25. We don't have the raw materials coming into it to make it 25. Hello, Katie. How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, because first off, framework. Making 5 each. 5, 10, 15, 20. I need 25. I could boost these things so they're making more, but then they can consume more. And this was how much I mathed out. Numbers, are those like letters? Kind of. Hello, Frog. How you doing? Going to Oban soon, by the way. Gonna be awesome. Okay. What is Oban? And then these aren't actually producing as much as I need them to because I don't have enough stators being made. Okay. I can see why a lot of people give up on this game. It escalates very steeply. So going to be popping in after so many missed streams, not knowing what on earth anything he does. I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. I can explain anything you see, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. There's the headquarters up there. And there's some of our train network. I say network, it's really spaghetti. There's our steel foundry over there. There's our gold wire or Caterium wire factory. There's a lot of shit going on. Just look at the pretty buildings and conveyor belts. Exactly. If letters are symbols and numbers are like letters, they are. They are the same kind of thing. They're characters with meanings. I'm amazed I managed to finish it giving my slapdash approach. Hey, that's the thing with this game, B. Slapdash can work. Slapdash can absolutely work. You can do this, you can play this game how you want to. Spaghetti can work. I'm just specifically trying to do this run neatly. So, that being the case, how do I increase the output of this so it's making 5 of those things while... no, 25 of those things while making all the other things I need? Your return? Worried about scaling it all yet? Oh, Kenny, I knew this was coming. I've been worried about this from day one. The scaling is absurd. It's pronounced Oban, not Oban. Oban. And it's Scottish town in the Highlands where I will be staying with a close friend of mine. Also, Beat Saber OST 8 might release. Nice! So Oban, okay. So the question is, what do I do next? I need to get this place running at full capacity. Honestly, that is what I need to do. Which means I need these outputting more. I need these outputting at full capacity. So I need more stators. That's the place to start. Hello, Luna. How you feeling, mate? And more stators. Not doing too good, Luna? Oh. I hope you feel better soon, dude. I am now thinking of how I've heard an Australian say Loughborough. Have had to struggle yet with the 2 green looking computer parts whose name I forgot. I've got one of them done now, Kenny. The green circuit boards. They're done. Outputting almost 200 per minute, which for now is enough. So this is where I'm making stators. And this is a very inefficiently made stator factory. I've just got this remnant of my steel factory making some steel pipes. You know, this could stay here. This could be the stator factory. I just got to neaten it up a bit. Want to come in and hear your voice before I fall asleep? Aww. As in, that's how I've heard it said. You said it right. Okay, cool. Yeah. You've heard it pronounced Loga Baruga. By an Australian? Scratch that, it's pronounced Oban. Okay. I could convert this. I could convert this into specifically just making stators. I was going to move the stator factory elsewhere. But this is already here. There's a lot of extra headroom in this tiny little factory. What's this doing? Is that even a Mark? That's a Mark 1. I don't like it being so close to the power plant, but it's fine here. Because there is iron. Thought it was odd too. I imagine Australia must have boroughs here and there. Not really. Not really. We have some places with that kind of spelling and pronunciation, but they're not that common. Do I move this somewhere completely different so I can make it bigger and have it not interfere with power plant. I suppose it doesn't really interfere, does it? What could we potentially do? How much iron am I feeding this? Iron and coal. I think I'm only feeding it one thing's worth of coal now, yeah. Which is this one. 300 per minute. I'm using this iron for other things. I think I've got to build it somewhere else. I've got to build it somewhere else. Then I've just got to get them from wherever I build them to up there. Oh, decision paralysis in this game is terrible. Where else is there copper nearby? So is this one that I'm using already? There's copper over there. Oh. There's copper there. You know what? That might do, actually. Don't forget to feed in a balanced diet of nitrogen, phosphorus, and supplement with extra boron. Luckily, I don't need all of those in this game. Oh, hello, Blueberry Panda. How you doing? Welcome in. I'm glad I was looking at the screen at that exact moment and was not startled by a sudden loss of power. Good morning, good morning. How are you? Yeah, bees don't like me, I get it. So where was this copper? Oh, is that it? That's it there. That's it right there, and there's more. Oh, it's all the way over there. What's the purity of this? Normal. That might be the way to go. There's that one right there. I'm fairly certain there's some unused iron near here. I don't even need unused iron. Hang on. Hang on. I'm thinking about this all wrong. Because if I'm going to make stators... Gosh, where's the stators in the chain of production? Stators there. Thanks, Kenny. To produce, ideally, 20 stators per minute. Doing good, thanks. Got a busy day of flat pack furniture building ahead, so thought I'd pop in. Oh, I love building flat pack furniture, and I hate it. That means I need 300 steel pipe. That's all my steel pipe, though. Oh, that's the entirety of my steel pipe output would just be going to stators, and I needed that for something else. I needed it for something else. What did I need? Oh, for making the bloomin' heavy modular frames. That's what I needed that for. So I would need to increase the output of the steel pipes substantially. Big same. Oh, is this your whole build so far or just some? This is bits and pieces of it. This is bits and pieces that I've worked out as needed, and broadly using it as guides for things, you know, to work out individual pieces of the factory. Like that there represents some of my power production. Oil, fuel, generators, waste product with water into plastic which gets burnt. Oh no, I'm using that plastic to make fuel. So that's not actually available plastic. I'm using the plastic to make fuel. You hear Kitty? You do hear Kitty. She's around here somewhere. Oh, she's got the zoomies. Thought that was your cat. No, it's my cat. It's Luna. Luna? Yes, hi. Hi. Very slowly approaching. Hello? Luna? She's on to me. She knows I want to pick her up. Okay. Come on. There we go. Tricked her. Wait. No. Yes, she is. Come on, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Okay. Gorgeous kitty. Is Luna on the mend? She is. She is. We think she's on the mend. She seems mostly herself again. How does Luna not try to climb your light wall? Oh, if I leave it unattended, she will start chewing on it. So after stream, I take it down. Because she'll just sit there staring at the individual lights and then just... So I have to tear it down. Okay. So. Wait, I was looking at that for a reason. Pipes. Pipes. We are currently producing... Where are the pipes? We need to up our production by 140. I knew this day was going to come. I just was hoping it wouldn't come quite so soon. Which means we're going to need more steel. I'm going to need more input of this stuff. Which I do have more than that as the input now. I just haven't tallied the total. So we're going to need these running harder to produce more steel. So I could produce more pipes. Okay. Let's go do that as step one. Let's go do that as step one. Right, steel foundry. Let's get to the steel foundry. I'm very scatterbrained with this game because there's so many things I need to do. There's so many things. So we'll start from the bottom up. We'll increase the amount of steel pipes. We'll come here and wait, that's iron. Those are all iron. No, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. So we'll increase the output of steel pipes. Go back to the copper and we'll make whatever it is I need to make for the stators. Then we'll combine the pipes with the stuff to make the stators. Then we'll send the stators to the thing. Oh my gosh. And the thing that kept me on track was Modeler. Modeler is so helpful. Holy crap. Before Modeler, I wrote everything down in a notepad. That doesn't do the trick anymore. So. Here is the very atmospheric pipe place, making 20. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 280. Yeah, 300. We're producing 300 per minute. Is that a Mark IV belt? It is a Mark IV belt. And we need another 140. Right. How much steel am I producing up there? Because the stuff for the pipes is coming from the top floor of the steel foundry, which is up here. Always had homework when not playing the game, doing mass and drawing flowcharts. Yeah, I spent so much time doing that. So much time doing that. So. If he's doing 450 a minute. How is that belt not maxed out then? How many of these have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, right. Mark IV belt's 480 units. Wait a minute. Well, crap, I can't increase this because the belt capacity isn't there. Oh, yay. Hello, Pi. Finally able to watch a stream? Lovely. I'm glad you're here. How you doing? It's like the whole point was I wanted things to be centralized. And I was going to expand this place as required if I needed more pipes. I already need more pipes. The place isn't big enough already. I'm not even using the pipes yet. And then in here, how many of these are we making? 6. They're getting supplied with everything? Yeah, they are. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 6 is 36? Yes. So 36 industrial steel. Industrial encased beams. 36 per minute. And how many of those did I need? Where did I need them? Were they for the thing? Were they for the thing? Where's the thing? There's the thing. Yeah, they were for the thing. 35. I'm producing just enough. Great. Doing well? Got more work from home days? Nice! Oh, love working from home. Are you using alt recipes? Found them super useful for steel. I haven't gotten any for steel yet. I am using them for various things. I haven't gotten them for steel yet. Actually, I have a bunch of hard drives to scan. I should do that. Add that to the to-do list. What if I just find a completely different place to make the stators? Somewhere where there is iron and coal and copper in a close area to one another. Just make the stators there. No, but I want the pipe centralized. That was why I did this. Is it madness to use sloops up in there? How many sloops have I got? 15. I could use 10 of them up there to double the output of all of those foundries. Oh, but no, the belt is the bottleneck, right? Trains will make everything centralized later. The thing is, right, in my previous playthrough of this game, which I never finished because it was pre-full release, I had everything centralized. I wanted to try this one, having everything spread out. Have specific factories in specific locations to do certain things and then transport goods where I needed them. I'm not going to say I regret that decision. It's a fun challenge. I do love trains in this game, though. They're great. How you did it. Love having dedicated factories everywhere once you had trains. Yeah. It was something I wanted to try it. I really like it. I really like doing it this way. It has challenges, like having everything so spread out, but it's good fun. I don't know what I really want for Christmas. Every main Tame Impala album in CD. I reckon that's achievable, Tech. I think that's achievable. Hmm. Posture check, thank you. I am actually slouching. Oh, crap. Also, I've left that on screen. Oops. I left that on screen. My bad. Only £38. See, there you go. Easy. What's that? Mark 3. Because what do the stators actually need? Is it literally just wire? It's just wire. Right, I need stators for other things as well. Although... oh, God. Oh, man. 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 Wait on. No. Hang on. This is what I planned for. I'm a big dumb. I'm a big dumb. Because that 300 pipes is to go to this to make 20 machines worth of stators. Not 20 stators per minute. 80 of which are going towards making automated wiring. The other 20 are going up into the iron building. I'm a dumb. That's how many pipes I need now. Love watching people stream their math homework. I'm glad. I'm glad that you enjoy this. I'm glad. Okay. I'm a dumb. I'm a big dumb. So I planned for this. I bloody planned for this. I need 2,000 copper ore to make enough wire. Past gum is smart. Sometimes. Sometimes. I need 2,000 copper ore. The best this is going to give me is 300 if I upgrade it to a Mark II. Okay. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Yes. Okay. Okay. Talking in bloody circles. So what have you got planned for today, Pi? Are you working from home today, or is today like a day off, or what are you up to? And what about you, Panda? What are you planning to do today? I think over here there's a copper patch. I don't know if it's enough to give me 2,000 per minute. But let's go have a look. Because that actually... Yeah, 2,000 per minute, which will make 2,000 ingots per minute, which will make 800 wire per minute, which goes with those 300 tubes to make 100 status per minute. Scale, man. Do some work now. See you. No worries, tech. Have fun. I hope it goes smoothly. Where's the bloody train? Where is this train? Where is the train from this line? There are my 2 iron trains. That's one of the copper trains. Oh no, that's that copper train. The other copper, not copper, coal. It should be coming along right now, actually. All you had to do was follow the damn train, exactly. Never built a train in this game. I think I might my next playthrough on console. Oh, they're so much fun. I love watching them snake across the landscape. Well, there goes the other coal train. Or can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Yes! I'm so pleased with this place. I think it looks so cool. There's a few little decorative pieces I've forgotten to finish on it though, which I need to come and do, but... Well pleased. Anyway, I'm getting distracted again. I think there's copper over here. There is! There is! Ah, and there's copper there as well. Impure, dang. Normal, normal, normal. The coal train, best thrashball player to ever live. Mostly sorting stuff and building furniture. Oh, that's right. Sorry, you did say you're building furniture. I beg your pardon. I'm so sorry. Partner redecorated his office and now I've got to put everything back in and build the new storage you got. Nice. It's very satisfying when she can get that all done. Right, so that'll be 300 maxed out? 600 maxed out. 6, 6, 6, 3. That's right, isn't it? 600 with the level 2 extractor with lots of batteries, lots of power thingamajiggers. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I gotta remind myself. I think it's 600 if it's all maxed out. So production, miner. Missing materials. What am I missing? Oh, the things. These guys. May as well build a bunch. I'm gonna need 8 right now. So. So then that maxed out. 300. Oh, and that's on a normal node? Right, it's the pure nodes that give 600. So that's... Dang. So that's gonna be 300, 300, 300. So 900. And 150. That's not enough. It's just not enough. So those two, there's that one. They're all normal. That's 900. There's that one, which will give 150. But then there's another node there. I could, in theory, just build a copper refinery and bring copper to it from everywhere. That is an option. It doesn't have to be here near those copper mines. It could be anywhere. Right. So, got to build a copper refinery. I could actually just do it off the bloody coast. I could just do it off the coast. Just have it sit above the water. Then that is a long way to bring copper, and a long way to take copper ingots from. I could build it like there somewhere. I don't want to destroy all the trees, though. I could do it up there. I don't have anything up there. Yeah, let's do that. Build it in the sky. Could also do that. I could just do a really tall building and build it in the sky.